I grew up early on working with my dad in our carpentry and model shop in the basement of my house, and I always really loved building and making things and playing with Legos and also drawing and creating something. So I always was very hands-on and enjoyed doing that. Well, really, I think it's a matter of, first of all, finding and having the passion and interest for creating beautiful objects that people inhabit. And then having the technical background and ability through taking coursework, but really a lot of it comes from the individual and natural abilities and also training in maths and the arts. It's really good to have a good foundation in math and sciences, but also very important to understand art and various forms of art, as well as history and really the sort of merging of those two is really best. So we work a lot with primarily engineers as well as other associated building designers like landscape architects and other specialists, as I said, engineers and consultants for the building itself. But we're definitely dealing with the client, the person who's paying for the building, and also the contractors, the people who are building the building. And quite often, too, people who are involved with, for example, we do interact with lawyers when we have concerns or issues with legal ramifications to what we're doing. But that's primarily the group that we're associated with. Well, one of the best things about my job that I love the most is that there really isn't a typical day. And every project that we work on, there's something different, and there's a different speed of work and also level of detail. For example, I recently was finishing working on a competition for a train and transit system in Saudi Arabia in the Middle East. So conceptualizing forms and ideas to try to win a project, and that was a few weeks ago, and just today I'm working on detailed work for a job that's under construction in Baltimore and looking at the size and placement of concrete holes in the floor slabs of the building. So it's something different every day, which is great. Yeah, I think the best is when you can see something from an idea that you have in the very beginning, and then time later seeing human beings and people enjoying a building or a space that we create, and having it go through that whole process is incredibly rewarding. And the whole process of design and budgets and clients and codes and all sorts of things, and still have something really beautiful and purposeful in the end.